I'll tell you what, Spud, down my way, Peninsula way, way too many people. Bugger off.
Why is that? What, down Peninsula?
Well, as soon as you get a long weekend,
yeah,
everyone just piles down there, Spud.
No doubt.
And it clogs up the roads,
Little
and you
wineries.
get people just in a 100k area doing about 50, trying to work out whether they're going left or right. Get out.
I might head down there myself
come
tomorrow.
on, Spud.
I'm going to head down there as well.
I know it's a beautiful part of the world, but when it affects my ability to get around, get out of the way. 133353 is the IGA Liquor open line. 133353. Oh, really? Nice and welcome. Glenn joins us from Lara to start off the conversation. How are you, Glenn?
G'day, Brayshaw. How you going, mate?
Good to see you, mate. What you
Mr. Brayshaw, how are you, mate?
Hey, you call me whatever you like, Glenn.
I'm just going to make a comment to Danny. It's a bit disappointing that we were disappointing. But in saying that, I thought we were quite good, and it was a great effort. You guys have put a lot of pressure on us this weekend, and I think we've done well.
Who I did? I put pressure on the Tigers.
Absolutely, I think everybody has. Remember where we've come last season, and we're working our way up. Don't worry.
Shouldn't you want that pressure though, Glenn? Shouldn't you want to be able to go into today's game on the back of two good wins and, have the expectation that you're going to win again?
Well, it was clear that Freo wanted it more than us. But in saying that, we're still there. We're close, and this season's up for grabs.
So the media are to blame for Richmond's defeat today.
Pardon?
So the media, and I'm a part of the media, are the blame for Richmond's defeat today.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, fair enough.
They've been up for a few weeks now, and I think that's only fair that you have it down. We've proven that through the whole season.
Yeah, I should have kicked that goal in the second quarter. I'm sorry.
Glenn, I'll tell you what we do here on Triple S Footy is we open the lines up and you can have whatever opinion you like, and we like them expressed strongly, like Glenn just then.
I think it was Spud's fault.
Daryl from, as long as it's someone else's fault. You've got to voucher up your sleeve, Gary. By the way, you can. Oh, hello. I reckon it's been a good month since he's handed one out.
No,
Gary.
he hasn't.
He's been very holding on to him, Spud.
Grumpy. I reckon by another hour from now he'll be
Grumpy.
grumpy.
I'm just happy to be here.
Going to say, Spud, it gets cold about June, July.
Hey,
our
dark.
man the wolf, it gets dark. And
happy to be here.
He suddenly the pickings aren't
I'll tell
around
you what,
there
if
for
there's
him.
another hour and three-quarter review, then I will really throw the toys out, because that's just ridiculous, Jim.
Andrew.
No, I'm not allowed to say that, so I'll get a phone call, but bad
Pakenham.
luck. Got a $100 IGA liquor voucher for you, Andrew.
Thanks, fella.
What about that, mate?
What about that?
Beautiful, mate. I'll go down now, mate. I'll rip the slab up.
Get
Don't worry.
excited.
What did you say?
He
He'll
said,
get
I'll
a
go
slab
there now, rip a slab.
That's it. That's what we like. Stay on the line. We'll get your details, mate. $100 IGA liquor open line voucher.
Get a few Jim Beams there as well.
We're going to head out to Brunswick now and speak to Tom. How are you, Tommy?
Yeah, good, mate. Not actually good. Pretty crap, actually. I don't know.
What happened, Tommy?
Every year. I don't understand why they actually do this every year, Richmond. To us,
You're a bit down, Tom. You're a bit down, Tommy.
Yeah, well, I mean, this was a winnable game for us, especially after Carlton losing last night. Couldn't possibly get us a chance into the 8. Now, we've got Adelaide, Melbourne. Even Melbourne's going to be a tough game for us at the G. Now, Melbourne's got that confidence swing, and even when they were losing, they weren't playing bad football. And I think they're just going to do this every year to us. So I don't know what goes on with the club.
Who were you most disappointed with today, Tom?
I actually reckon it's the coach. I mean, to be honest, we needed the ball out of the centre in the second half. That's what we were losing it. And Delilio's playing in the forward line. I would have put Codger down in the forward line, Delilio in the centre, get the drive out of the ball for us. And I actually blame the coach. I don't blame the players. I blame the coach.
Oh, that's a bit harsh, Tommy. Get up a bit, Tommy. Come on, you've won 5 games, mate.
Yeah,
You've won 5.
Sorry, but I just don't know where we're going to win the other 8 to make 13.
No, you will, mate. You've got a good draw. Come on, be positive.
What are you doing tonight? What are you going to do tonight, Tommy? You sound to me like you're almost
flat.
resigned to staying at home.
To be honest, guys, I'll probably just stay at home with the missus and watch the footy and see.
Well, I think you got to just dust off a couple of sheets and take the missus out for something to eat, Tom. Get yourself up.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Go on, Tommy.
Come
Get
on,
up, mate.
Come on. There's plenty of good eating houses
better than
out of
that, Tommy.
Brunswick.
Nicely, yeah, there are. It's the rippers. Thanks, Tom. So speaking of the peninsula there, down there, Tyab Way, we've got Gav on the line. How are you, Gav? Gav.
Spud.
Hi, Gav.
Gav.
I'm not looking forward to the drive home down to the peninsula, Jimmy boy. I think you I think you must realise that.
Too many roadworks, Gav, and too many sort of 80 down to 60, down to 40, back up to 60, all of that business.
More importantly, Jimmy boy, I went to the game today.
Yes.
I didn't think the umpiring was too bad, but I tell you what,
well done, Gav.
I reckon Richmond, they were, one word, putrid.
Well, can we...
I don't want to sound like I'm harsh, but I'll tell you what, I've got the kids in the back of the car and they're howling.
I'll tell you what,
kids?
I think we need to give Gav a voucher as well, because he's put his hand up and said Richmond didn't perform that well. The other three were great callers, but there was a bit of an excuse bag for the other three.
I'm a bit unhappy because the chief wasn't in the box today, because I wanted to ask him about 60 Minutes last Sunday.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Well, 60 Minutes last Sunday, there was a few primates getting around the joint.
I saw it as well. Gav. It had a little special on the chieftain walking around in the paddock.
Actually, the Chief's driving home now. Would you like to say something to the Chief? He'd be just driving back to Richmond. He did the game for Fox Sports today.
Well, I reckon as we speak now, we can't see the chief, but I reckon the nostrils would have been flared that night. As he would have been sniffing out other primates.
Starting to get out a few.
I like Gav.
Few zingers.
We only have one man, Gav, that can hand out a voucher, and that's the Wolf, and I think he went off a little early.
Oh, no doubt.
No, Andrew from Pakenham.
All right, well done, Gav. Thanks for that. Enjoy the drive home. Well, try and enjoy the drive home. Once you get there, it'll be great. Beautiful part of the world, tie-up. 133353, IGA Liquor Open Line. More calls. Keep bringing them on.
Andrew got a IGA liquor voucher for blaming the umpires for the defeat. Gavin from Tyab, as a Richmond supporter we like, he put his hand up and said they weren't hard enough.
I like the way he talked, Andrew.
You acknowledge now that you went early.
You went early, mate.
I like the way he talked.
You handed that voucher out early.
He said, thank you, man.